Hey everybody, welcome to yet another video where I make a delicious ice cream using only 4 ingredients and there's no ice cream maker involved. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a set of bowls frozen, and that will keep that whipping cream cold. I also have some ice in the bottom bowl to make sure that it stays cold. And this is the other bowl that I kept in the freezer for a few minutes. I am just going to put a little water in this. And it's cold water to help keep that ice cool and that bowl cool. And it almost acts as like a double boiler, but it's actually going to be a double chiller. Now for some of the whipping cream. Okay, this is roughly a cup of whipping cream. I don't want too much because I have to eat this all by myself. But when you're making it for a group, you can use more. You can just double the recipe, it'll work. So there's 1 cup of whipping cream. I have 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Now usually I use confectioner's sugar, but Alton Brown says to use confectioner's sugar. So if this recipe doesn't come out as good as I normally make, I'm going to blame him. Okay, next little bit is just a touch of salt. I think I maybe scooped out 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'm not even using all of that. And the next bit is the vanilla extract. Now you noticed I decided to shake the bottle with the vanilla extract. Most extracts only have a little bit of extract and the rest is a alcohol solution. So when you shake it up, you get to have your vanilla extract in there a little bit longer, assuming that you use pure vanilla extract. Okay. And then the final step is just to beat this, whip this up to stiff peaks. And I'm just going to slide this over a little bit so I can reach with the cord. After that, I'm going to place it in a bowl and pop it in the refrigerator, the freezer section. There's nothing more that I have to do with that. So let's get this started. And there you have some stiff peaks. Let's give it a taste. Oh, it's very good. Okay, and I'm just gonna scrape this out of the bowl and serve it right into little dishes here. And we're gonna just freeze each one of these. Okay, where's the scraper? I might save that whipping cream just as a snack for myself later. And as long as you keep the ice in the bowl, it'll actually give you a great whipping cream consistency. It's just beautiful here. Nice and thick, nice and airy. And you may get enough for maybe 4 servings. I'm gonna do something a little heartier with just the 3. Get a nice hearty helping. And there's 3 dishes of ice cream. Again, I'm just going to pop them in the freezer. Why do I keep calling it a fridger? Anyway, I'm going to pop these into the freezer as is. They're not pretty, but you can always put toppings on it later on. If you want to try a different type of extract, you're more than welcome to. I'd really like to see what happens if you add some lemon extract, maybe even some lemon zest, and see if you can get like a limoncello sort of ice cream out of it, or even a like almond extract or rum extract. That would be very tasty too. Throw any sort of nuts or candies into this and it would still work out just fine. I'm going to leave these plain for now because I'm going to have them with caramel sauce and chocolate cake later. So thanks for joining me, thanks for joining me for this part. I will see you after they're frozen when we eat these. Hey, welcome back. I'm excited to start trying this frozen dessert that I made. I can't wait. It's been in the freezer for about, I would say 3 hours. That's not very long, but I think that was enough for the small dishes. So let me go get one. I'm going to add some toppings and dig in, and then I'll let you know how it came out. Okay, so I want a little bit of caramel sauce. Oh, there's no such thing as a little bit of caramel sauce. Let's take a peek. All right, that should be enough. And I'm gonna scoop out some cherries. Okay, maybe 1 or 2. I'm sorry, they just came out on the spoon that way. All right, so this is the frozen whipped cream. And again, it's Alton Brown's best whipped cream recipe. Let's hope it's just as creamy as mine. It's a little tough. That's okay. It's very cold. Yep, creamy. It doesn't have any ice crystals in it. You could almost even top this with more whipped cream and make a sundae. But I know what's in this. I have whipping cream and sugar, vanilla, and just a touch of salt. Of course, the cherries and caramel sauce, they don't really count toward calories, right? Because they're toppings. So thanks for joining me on this ice cream adventure, or at least a frozen dessert adventure. If you have any comments or questions on how to make it, post it below.